Let's be honest, dear friends here. Most people believe that once eyesight begins to fade after 60, there's really nothing you can do about it. They assume it's just part of aging. The letters on the phone look smaller. Night driving feels harder. You find yourself stretching your arm just to read a message. And slowly, people start saying things like, well, I guess my eyes are just getting old. But that idea misses something important. Your eyes are not simply fading. In many cases, they are starving. Starving for circulation, starving for nutrients, starving for the tiny cellular signals that keep the retina bright and responsive. Your eyes are one of the most energy-hungry tissues in your body. Every second they convert light into electrical signals your brain can understand. That process depends on two simple things: healthy blood flow and the right nutrients reaching the cells at the right time. When those two things slow down, vision begins to dim. Not suddenly, gradually. Colors look duller, night glare becomes stronger, and reading becomes harder. But here's the part nobody talks about. Your eyes go through a repair cycle at night. While you sleep, the tissues in the eye replenish nutrients, clear oxidative stress, and restore the light-sensitive cells that help you see clearly. And the food you eat before bed can quietly influence that repair process. In fact, there are a few simple fruits that act like gentle fuel for those nighttime repair systems. Small foods, natural foods, but when eaten at the right time, they can support circulation, nourish the retina, and help your eyes wake up clearer in the morning. By the end of this video, you'll discover the simple switch that helps many people support their vision naturally, using fruits most kitchens already have. But first, let me give you something you can try tonight. A tiny habit, a quick win, something that takes 30 seconds. Before bed tonight, step into your kitchen and drink a small glass of room temperature water. Not cold, just neutral. Hydration plays a surprisingly powerful role in eye comfort. Your tear film, the thin layer of moisture that keeps the eye surface smooth, depends heavily on proper hydration. When the body is slightly dehydrated, that tear film becomes thinner. That's when eyes feel dry, irritated, or tired. A simple glass of water before sleep can help support overnight hydration for those delicate tissues. It sounds almost too simple, but small signals create big changes inside the body. Now, let's talk about something even more interesting: blood flow. Your eyes contain some of the tiniest blood vessels in your entire body. These vessels deliver oxygen and nutrients to the retina, the light-sensitive tissue that allows you to see. Think of the retina like a film in a camera. If the film is healthy and nourished, images appear sharp and vibrant. If the film becomes stressed or undernourished, images fade. Many people assume vision changes are only about the lens, but the real story often involves circulation. Your heart pumps, your arteries deliver blood, your capillaries feed the eye tissues. When that system flows well, your eyes thrive. When circulation slows, the retina struggles. Now here's where certain fruits become powerful allies, because some fruits contain compounds that support microcirculation, the tiny blood vessels feeding the eye. And one fruit stands out in a surprising way. Blueberries, small, sweet, often eaten as a snack. But inside those tiny berries are compounds called anthocyanins. These natural pigments help support blood vessel flexibility and antioxidant protection. That matters for your eyes because the retina is extremely sensitive to oxidative stress. When blueberries are eaten in the evening, their nutrients circulate during the very hours your eyes are repairing themselves. Mary discovered this after a frustrating period with her vision. Mary is 74. She loved reading novels before bed, but over the past year, she noticed the words on the page felt dimmer. Her eyes tired quickly. Night driving became uncomfortable because of glare from headlights. One evening, her neighbor mentioned something simple. Try eating a small bowl of blueberries at night. Mary laughed. It sounded almost too easy, but she tried it. Every evening, about an hour before bed, she ate a small handful of blueberry. Within a week, she noticed something interesting. Her eyes felt less strained at night. Reading felt easier. Now, blueberries were only the beginning, because there's another fruit that supports the eye in a completely different way. And most people already have it sitting in their kitchen. Oranges, or more specifically, citrus fruits rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C plays a major role in supporting the tiny blood vessels that nourish the eye. These vessels must stay strong and flexible. Vitamin C helps support collagen, the structural protein that maintains the strength of blood vessel walls. Mary started adding half an orange to her evening routine. Blueberries and a few orange slices. Two simple food, but something else began happening. Her eyes felt less dry in the morning. That's when she realized something powerful. It wasn't just about vitamins. It was about timing. Eating these fruits before bed meant the nutrients were circulating during the eye's overnight repair cycle. But there was another fruit that surprised her even more. Papaya. Papaya contains beta-carotene and other carotenoids that support the retina. These compounds help protect the light-sensitive cells from oxidative damage caused by light exposure during the day. Think about it. Your eyes absorb light for hours every day. Sunlight, screens, indoor lighting, all of that exposure creates tiny amounts of oxidative stress. Carotenoids help neutralize that stress. Mary added a few slices of papaya to her evening fruit bowl. Now her nightly routine looks simple. Blueberries, orange slices, papaya. 3 fruits working together to support circulation and retinal health. But here's something most people accidentally do that cancels out the benefits. Late night sugar snacks, cookies, candy, sweet desserts. These create sudden spikes in blood sugar. Those spikes can increase inflammation and reduce the stability of blood vessels over time. Mary replaced her evening dessert with fruit, and something interesting happened. Her sleep improved. Better sleep means better circulation and stronger tissue repair. Now, here's something else many people overlook. Blinking. It sounds strange, but blinking plays a huge role in eye health. When we watch screens or television, our blink rate drops dramatically. That leads to dry eyes and irritation. Mary started doing something simple while watching TV at night. Every few minutes, she consciously blinked slowly 10 times. Blinking spreads moisture across the eye surface and stimulates tear production. Small habit, big impact. Now let's add another fruit to the picture. Kiwi. Kiwi is loaded with vitamin C, lutein, and antioxidants that help support retinal cells. Lutein is particularly important because it helps filter harmful blue light. That matters more than ever today because many people spend hours looking at digital screens. Mary began adding half a kiwi to her evening fruit bowl. Blueberries, orange, papaya, kiwi. 4 fruits quietly nourishing the eye. Within 2 weeks, she noticed something fascinating. Her eyes felt less tired at night. Reading became enjoyable again. And the glare from headlights while driving seemed less intense. Now, before we continue, if this has already given you ideas you can try tonight, take a second to like this video and subscribe. This channel is all about simple habits that help your body work the way it was designed to. Now let's keep going because the next fruit Mary added surprised her even more. And it helps support something your eyes depend on every single night. Night vision. There's a specific compound your retina needs in order to adjust to darkness. When that compound is low, night vision becomes weaker. Driving at night feels uncomfortable. Dim lighting makes reading difficult. And this next fruit helps support that exact function. But it works best when combined with the others. And when Mary discovered this final piece of the puzzle, the difference in her vision became even more noticeable. That next fruit might surprise you because it's something many people walk past in the grocery store without thinking twice. Mango, bright, sweet, golden, but inside that soft fruit is something your eyes quietly depend on beta carotene. Beta carotene is one of the building blocks your body converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A plays a crucial role in something called rhodopsin. Now that word may sound technical, but the idea is simple. Rhodopsin is a pigment in your retina that helps your eyes adjust when the lights go down. When rhodopsin levels are strong, your eyes adapt to darkness more easily. But when the body doesn't get enough vitamin A support, night vision begins to struggle. That's when dim restaurants feel darker. Hallways at night seem harder to navigate. Headlights from oncoming cars feel blinding. Mary noticed this problem whenever she drove home after dinner. Streetlights seemed harsher than they used to, but when she started adding a few small cubes of mango to her evening fruit bowl, something subtle changed. Within a couple of weeks, night driving felt more comfortable. Her eyes adapted faster when moving from bright areas into darker rooms. Again, the change wasn't dramatic overnight, but it was noticeable. And that's often how the body works. Quiet improvements that build day by day. Now, here's something fascinating about these fruits. They don't work alone. They work together. Blueberries help circulation in the tiny vessels feeding the retina. Citrus fruits strengthen blood vessel walls. Papaya and mango support retinal pigment. Kiwi provides lutein and antioxidant protection. Each fruit supports a different part of the visual system. And when they combine, the effect multiplies. This is something nutrition scientists call synergy. But there are two more fruits that quietly support eye health in ways most people never hear about. And the next one is incredibly simple. Banana. Now, most people think of bananas as energy food, potassium, carbohydrates, quick fuel, but bananas also contain vitamin B6 and magnesium, two nutrients that support nerve communication. Remember something important. Your eyes don't actually see. Your brain sees. The eyes simply capture light and convert it into electrical signal. Those signals travel through the optic nerve into the brain where images are formed. When nerve communication is strong and steady, those signals travel clearly. But when nerves become stressed or undernourished, signals can feel weaker. That's when vision feels slower or less responsive. Mary began eating half a banana alongside her evening fruit bowl. The magnesium helped relax her nervous system. Her sleep improved even more. And deep sleep is when the body restores nerve function and clears oxidative stress from delicate tissues, including the eye. But there's one more fruit that quietly protects the most delicate structures inside the eye: avocado. Now, technically, it's a fruit, even though many people treat it like a vegetable. Avocado contains healthy fats along with lutein and zeaxanthin. Those compounds accumulate in the retina and help filter harmful blue light. Think of them like natural sunglasses inside your eye. They absorb some of the high energy light that can stress retinal cells. Mary began adding a few slices of avocado to her evening routine. Not every night, just often enough. Now look at the pattern that formed. Blueberries for circulation, orange for blood vessel strength, papaya and mango for retinal pigment, kiwi for antioxidant protection, banana for nerve communication, avocado for protective eye pigment. 7 fruits, each supporting a different piece of the visual puzzle. But there's something even more powerful than the fruits themselves, and that's the rhythm Mary created around them. Because the body thrives on rhythm. Your eyes follow daily cycles connected to light, movement, and sleep. When those cycles stay consistent, the body performs maintenance much more efficiently. Mary began creating a gentle routine from morning to night. She started her mornings by stepping outside for 5 minutes of sunlight. That simple light exposure helped reset her internal clock. The brain uses that signal to regulate hormones, sleep cycles, and energy level. Then, during the day, she made sure to stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can reduce tear production and cause eye discomfort. So she drank water regularly rather than waiting until she felt thirsty. In the afternoon, she took a short walk, nothing intense, just 10 minutes around the neighborhood. Movement increases circulation throughout the body, including the tiny vessels feeding the eye. Then in the evening, something important happened. She dimmed the lights in her home. Bright lights late at night can confuse the brain's natural sleep rhythm. Lower lighting signals the body that nighttime repair is approaching. About an hour before bed, she prepared her small fruit bowl. Not a large dessert, just small portions. Blueberries, orange slices, papaya or mango, a few pieces of kiwi, half a banana occasionally, sometimes avocado, 7 fruits rotating throughout the week. After eating, she did something else simple. 5 slow breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale slowly through the mouth. Longer exhale than inhale. This breathing pattern calms the nervous system and gently improves circulation. When the body relaxes, blood vessels widen slightly, and improved blood flow means more oxygen reaching the retina. Then Mary turned off her television and phone. Screens emit blue light that can interfere with the release of melatonin. Without melatonin, sleep becomes lighter. And light sleep means the eyes don't complete their full repair cycle. Within a month, Mary felt something she hadn't experienced in a long time. Confidence. She wasn't squinting at books anymore. Headlights while driving felt less aggressive. Her eyes felt comfortable even at the end of the day. Now, here's something important to remember. Your body is not a worn-out machine. It's more like a classic, a beautifully engineered vintage engine. If that engine sits unused for years with poor fuel and no maintenance, performance drops. But when you give it clean fuel, good oil, and regular care, it runs beautifully again. Your eyes work the same way. They need the right nutrients, the right circulation, the right rhythm of light and rest. You might be thinking right now, I'm already in my 70s, maybe it's too late. Mary wondered the same thing. But the body has something remarkable called adaptability. Cells repair, blood vessels respond, nerves strengthen. When you give the body the signals it needs, it often responds far better than people expect. Now imagine a day where everything works together. Morning sunlight touching your eye, gentle movement during the day, steady hydration, lower lights in the evening, a small bowl of nourishing fruit before bed, calm breathing, deep sleep. While you sleep, something incredible happens. Your eyes receive fresh nutrients. Cells repair oxidative stress from the day. Retinal pigments replenish. Nerve signals reset. And when morning arrives, vision feels clearer. Energy feels lighter. Confidence returns. That's the real goal of health after 60. Not chasing youth, but protecting independence. Protecting the ability to read, drive, recognize faces, and enjoy the world around you. Because when your eyes work well, life stays vibrant. You move through the day with ease. You recognize the smile of a loved one across the room. You read stories to grandchildren. You enjoy sunsets again. And that kind of freedom is priceless. If you want to go deeper into the habits that support long-term vision, strong circulation, and lasting vitality, watch the next video on the screen right now. It's called Longevity Lane with Dr. Mandell. That video connects the daily habits that help the body stay strong, clear, and vibrant for decades. Until then, take care of your eye. Respect your nightly rhythm. Trust the quiet intelligence inside your body. And give it the signals it needs to see the world clearly for many years to come.